How do we teach children filial piety? When a child's grandparents are still around, they're all relatively young. The parents are probably around 20 to 30 years old, and their parents are probably around 50 to 60 years old. The child understands filial piety by observing how his parents are filial towards their parents. He also learns respectfulness by observing their respectfulness towards others. This is learned not through the parent's speech, but through their actions. The child sees it and hears it every day. He comes into contact with it. Hence, for the ancients, mothers were the nannies of her children and needed to look after them well. What was her responsibility? To ensure that the children didn't come into contact with improper things. Children were prevented from hearing improper speech, seeing improper things, and coming into contact with improper people. It's called Tongmeng Yangjung, or early childhood education and moral cultivation. This no longer exists nowadays. When children are taught after the age of 3, they would have picked up bad habits already, and it'd be difficult to teach them. Consequently, many mothers told me that it's hard to teach children nowadays, while teachers also have difficulty educating students. Of course it isn't easy to educate them. Who built the children's foundation? Modern children are taught by television. For those who go to school overseas, kids begin using the computer in year 1, and so the internet is their teacher. What do the internet and television teach them? Killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, and deceit. Will the world become better? The foundation of these children has already been damaged. No matter how good the schools are today, a poor foundation will make it difficult for a child to succeed. One would easily turn one's coat and yield to temptation. The ancient Chinese talked about high reputation and huge benefits. For example, you might be tempted when you're invited to take up a ministerial post. If something could earn you hundreds of millions or over $1 billion, you might be tempted and subsequently do all the bad deeds. Why does this happen? It's because one's foundation isn't strong. Therefore, nowadays, we ought to forgive those who have committed sinful acts. I feel that there isn't a need for further investigation or censure.